What fire did we say?
5, not sucked out the room we shot.
Hey!
You didn't shout 4.
What the hell do you think you're playing at?
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Tate, with an accident.
Your whole life is an accident, Glover. And you should know better. Next time you're fired, you won't have your fairy godmother to protect you.
Right, Mr. Tate.
Just finish the yard, and I don't want to hear a thing about your bad back. And, well, go on. As for you, I've got a job for you in the office.
Morning, Mr. Tate. I mean, Merchant.
It's Kim, Seth. Just Kim. You gave me away after all.
Hardest day of my life. I'd rather kept you for me son.
Yeah, well, keep that moustache trimmed. I might still be available.
Dad,
Yes, love.
all my mates reckon Pollard's is a cool place.
Since when did Eric Pollard become cool?
They do burgers,
Well, I wonder what happened to the posh nosh and Filipino fancies.
so can we go?
What? When?
Tonight?
Well, we're going to the pictures tonight, eh?
Well, why not? Let's do it.
Great, I'll tell Kelly. Mum and Dad are taking us out tonight.
Oh, that'd be nice for you.
Now you too.
Another time.
I hardly ever see you.
Well, we live in the same house. I'm gonna be late.
What are you doing there, Seth?
I'm pondering.
Oh, is that what we pay you for?
Well, that's the first thing I'm pondering is what I'm going to get paid if you and Steve have got money troubles.
You'll land on your feet. You always do.
They're older feet. I'm not a cat like these days. Second thing I'm pondering is why somebody who was full of herself a week ago now looks as if her world's collapsed.
Maybe because it has.
Nay, lass. They can take your money, they can take your house, they can take hotels, but you've always got each other.
I might have agreed with you a couple of days ago. Didn't matter what Steve had done. I loved him.
So what's changed?
How can you go on loving someone who keeps on disappointing you?
Maybe I was greedy. Wanted to believe what you told me. This is my first business. I put it all on the line. My kids. My husband will go mental when it... Please, Mr. Marchant. Steve, you said I should call you Steve. Please, Steve, help me. If you don't help me, how am I going to feed my kids?
Lisa! Will you get me a lift to market?
Hey, Lisa's got her own business to run.
Some business, a bit of wasteland.
I found you that corner, my precious.
Pity you didn't find me an electricity so I could work in it. Or heat the office, or anything for the office, come to that.
Oh, well, pardon me for trying to help.
So will you give me a lift, then? Now tell, son. Well, this box full should make a bobber to, eh?
Dad, is there any messages?
Eh? Oh, yeah. Yeah, the Prime Minister rang. He wants your advice on the NHS.
I only want to know if Seth had run with some work.
What's got into this family? There's an unhealthy dose of work ethic in the air.
Huh. I see you haven't caught it yet.
Hey, I might well have a plan that will revolutionise your life.
Oh, Zach. Them pigs are just preparing for takeoff.
Hey, home, James? Oh, we already are.
It's about as funny as when Marlon said it yesterday. Any minute now, you're going to confess that you don't actually work for Lady Tori, you just get your kicks out of dressing up.
Hey, I'll get my kicks out of dressing up for Lady Tora.
Yeah, well, you're easily impressed.
You're not.
Look, I drive for her, all right? Collect my money at the end of the week. Well, maybe she's sent a chauffeur round to pick you up.
Hey, the chauffeur's chauffeur. You know you're rich then, mate.
Hey, up, Biff.
What do you want?
Well, aren't you going to announce me?
That's Butler's. Have a servile day. What can we do for you, Terence?
I've taken over rugby training for final. Thought you'd like to know.
Great.
I can give you a lift if you like.
Yeah, whatever.
Or we could run there together.
What, with me carrying your walking frame? I don't think so, Terry.
He's still nursing his broken heart.
He'll be nursing a broken arm if he talks to me like that again.
So who are they? Investors, small businesses, people who took Steve's advice?
That lot of good it did 'em.
I've tracked some of them down and they're willing to come with me and Alan to Home Farm.
Yeah, but to do what, though?
We'll fight back.
But why the delegation? Why don't you just try phoning?
The phone has been cut off for days, and now all we can get is the answer phone. It's time we showed the likes of Kim and Steve that they can't dump in their own backyard and get away with it.
Folks like that always do. That's why they live in the big house and we pay 'em rent for a 2 up, 2 down.
Betty, you sound like a Barbara Cartland novel. It's time that we took a stand.
We just need one more nudge. That was my last 20.
There's some.
Get it then. Yes.
Hello, Rachel.
Oh, hi, Alan.
Rachel, this is Simon Davis. You spoke with him yesterday.
From McWeir and Davis. Well, soon to be McWeir without Davis if I don't get any money back from Marchant.
Well, thanks for coming. I'd hoped there'd be more of you.
It's not much of a delegation, is it?
I think you better come outside.
I told you it would. I told you. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Alice, you can go and put it back now.
Okay.
Hey, look at this now.
Now, that is what I call a delegation.
Well, shall we go, then? We tried Martin's cottage. No one there. Well, no one answering.
Well, it's to be expected. But there's no point going to the court jester. Let's go straight to the Queen.
Home Farm.
Let's show Kim that we really mean business this time.
Tell her we're not going without our money.
Come on, then. Let's go.
Turner, can you lead the way?
What's going on?
Well, they've all been swindled by Steve. Alan's taking them up to Home Farm for compensation.
Ah, well, they wouldn't be going for fun.
Do you think it'll make any difference?
Well, there's enough of them.
I can't say I'd be sorry if they do pull it off.
Right, you ready?
I was born ready, mate.
Let's do it.
What are we stopping here for, Dad?
See, I just happened to notice earlier this very nice generator that someone's abandoned.
That fella's using it for his pump.
Which fella?
That fella in Bog.
No, I'll ask you again. Think hard. Which fella? Ah! So I thought, well, if no one's using it, Lisa may as well have it.
Right, I'll open the back door for you, Dad.
Hell do you lot think you're doing? We want our money back. Alan, what's going on?
These people trusted your new husband.
Yes.
And they've all been made to suffer for it. We want reimbursement. We want our money back.
Bring him out. Steve isn't here.
Then get him here before we call the press.
Yeah, go on, bring him out.
I'll get these good seven.
There you go.
It's really nice to be able to have lunch together.
Well, that's why I took on part-time staff. Get a bit more time to ourselves.
Well, I'm glad you did.
Donna was really upset about Kelly not coming out. Do you think I should have a word?
No, leave it. You'll only make things worse.
I want this family back together.
Well, you can't force it, Vic. Everybody has to want it.
Well, it's not going to happen with her ignoring us over there, is it?
Why don't you let me have a little chat with her? Maybe I could get through to her. I'll buy her something. A little gift.
White handkerchief?
Someone's got to make an effort.
What was you rowing about on the phone this morning? Not that I was listening.
It's the anniversary of my father's death tomorrow.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And I wanted Chris to come to the grave with me, but he thinks that putting flowers on anyone's grave is a waste of time.
Except Kim's grave.
Yeah. Yeah, you're probably right.
He's got a point, though. They're dead. Not like they can see flowers.
I talked to my dad.
He can't hear.
No, probably not, but I feel better.
Yeah?
Have you ever visited anyone's grave?
Well, my mum's buried in London. Not much chance, really.
It's something I have to do. Cute.
Where's that be? I've been over my dad Nick acquired a generator for Lisa. But it's not the same. I don't get paid for it like work with you, Seth.
I'm not paying you, lad.
No, but I get to keep a bit of game in that, don't I? I'm on a winner.
Not if you get caught. We've got to be careful. We're not only poachers in them woods.
Oh, but we're legit ones, aren't we?
Try explaining that to Tate.
Yeah, well, we're just going to have to work harder then, aren't we? Cut down on all poaching so nobody notices what we're taking.
Work harder? Well, seeing as you're insisting, there's some night shifts coming up.
Night shifts? Alone? Won't it be dark, Seth?
He's here!
That's it.
We trusted you! Come back! We trusted you!
Quiet while we talk this through.
We won't be silenced until we get justice.
But they don't do justice at home, folks.
Oh, Chris, shut up. This is none of your business.
I could say the same about you.
This became my business when you robbed me of my future.
It's a little dramatic.
We want you to acknowledge that you have betrayed our trust. You've shown us figures our investments couldn't possibly reach. You've taken us all for a ride. We want our money back.
Yes. You should have read the small print. I've done nothing wrong. Investment carries a certain amount of risk.
I didn't think I'd be risking my whole business.
Yeah. You wanted maximum payback from your money. That means maximum risk. Eyes bigger than your belly springs to mind.
Oh, no, this isn't what we came for.
Look, you two, you. Let's go inside, see if we can't work something out.
Come on.
Oh, what's going on, Zach?
I've got something to show you.
Oh.
Here.
Oh, look at it.
Oh, maybe you can't read it properly.
I can read it. It says surprise.
And God said, let there be light.
Oh, Zach, my lover, how could you afford... Paid for with the usual dingle currency.
Now, I've just borrowed it for a bit.
Get rid of it.
Eh?
I'm not having my business built on stolen goods.
It's contractors, it'll be insured.
If that is not gone by the time I get back, you can stop here and keep it company.
Now, if you've all calmed down, I would like to point out that measures have been taken to rectify this situation.
What measures?
Drastic ones, isn't that right, Kim?
I've put my shares for Home Farm up for sale.
So it is true.
That should prove we're trying.
Well, try harder, otherwise you'll see us in court.
I'm selling my shares to raise funds. If you take court action, we'll simply go bankrupt, and you'll get a pittance of your money back.
Some of you won't even get that. Do it our way, and we'll try to make sure that everybody gets at least something.
But play heavy, and you'll certainly lose out.
You people still think you can threaten us?
Alan, talk some sense into your friend here.
He does have a point. Give us our money, or we're not leaving.
We'll see about that.
Don't you think you're a little outnumbered?
Hello, yes. Police, please.
Thanks a lot. See you next week.
Right, I'm back by 5. But Paddy's doing evening surgery, so don't worry if I'm not here. And you get yourself up when he arrives.
Okay, I'm going to finish these.
Thanks.
Hi. Do you think I could have a word?
Yeah, sure. I was just off anyway.
Well, actually, I sort of wanted to speak to you too. I brought you this. It's a bit of a peace offering.
It would mean the world to me if you wore this tonight, with your dad and me. Look, I know you need Kelly, but we've got this special meal planned tonight, you know, kind of family thing. Please, would you give her the evening off?
I can't, Mum. I promised Zoe.
Just this once.
I'm afraid it's just such a very hectic time, Viv.
I see. Well, I'll return the favour sometime.
Mum!
Oh, forget it. I've tried, and that's that.
I couldn't sit through an evening with them.
Seems to me maybe you could have made the effort.
Well, she could have made the effort too. When I needed her, not when it suits. After I lost my baby, all I needed was a hug from my mum. And Viv's made it clear enough times. She's not my mum.
You think you can get away with this, Martin?
Looks like I can.
This man has ruined my company.
I'm sorry, sir, but that's not my concern. You're trespassing.
Was there any need for this, Kim?
I was going to say the same to you.
You think you can just railroad over anyone who gets in your way?
I think you're on my land, and I want you off it.
Spent a little less time in there and a little bit more time with that shovel, you'll do. And I'm honestly no excuses. Lose that, you're gone.
Sucker!
Got you!
Not yet, you haven't, mate!
I can't seem to get it through Zach's head, Mandy. I want this business to be above board.
Uncle Zach don't do above board. Only end up floorboards where he thinks the coppers won't look.
I can picture it now, Mandy. My own place. Leases. And folk coming from miles around to get the cars fixed.
How are they supposed to travel when the cars are broke?
Shut up, Butch.
My reputation as a good mechanic and a chirpy service be enough to bring 'em in. Zach's way I'd have to hide every time a police car went past.
Well, from one budding businesswoman to another, right, you want to tell him where he can stick his generators. It was just saying where you could stick your
Hey, those are Nellies. What are you doing with them?
Thought I could make a bit more money.
Get your thieving hands off!
Zach!
Touch them again, I'll break your fingers off. This is my house. Now you remember that. All of you.
Not bad cobblers, Eric.
Oh, thank you. I'd pass on your compliments to the chef if he wasn't a tappy-heavy pot washer.
Oh, really, though? Making this place more down-to-earth is a very good idea.
You reckon? You must be a genius then, Eric.
Kitchen.
You know, you can try and extinguish brilliance, but it'll find a way to shine.
Enjoy a meal.
We are doing.
We were doing.
Ellie's here. Great.
Leave it, Vic.
You said you asked Zoe, said there was no way she could come out.
I don't mind.
Well, I do.
Kelly.
I'll kill her.
No, you won't, Vic. You'll eat your meal.
Can I?
Whatever.
You give us all a fright back there? Lowering your top like that?
Yeah, I'll have 7 pace.
Right. And now it's my turn.
Cheers. Yeah, it was exhilarating flying down that wing again.
You? Flying?
Yeah, it's a rush you can't explain. Will feels it and all you can tell. He's got potential, that lad.
I'm sure you'll bring it out of him.
Yeah. He had a great time.
You still love her?
Nellie? No, Pat. I love you.
I've never seen you so angry before. You must still have feelings.
Spent half my life doing what you told me. Feelings don't just disappear.
I see.
But you know what I'd do if she walked through that door right now?
No.
I'd walk you over to her and say, Nellie, this is Lisa Dingle, my wife, who treats me better than you ever did. And who I love more than any man ever loved a woman before. No, then I'd duck, avoiding that cracking right hand she had.
I'll tell Mandy to put her clothes back.
Nah, it's all right. She can have them.
I do love you, Zach. And I know you nicked that generator for me.
Just doing my best.
I don't want you to change. But I don't want you to try and provide for me, risking the law on your back. I'm not Nellie. I can provide for myself. But if you're going to help me, make sure it's legal, legit and above board, right?
Okay. I promise.
You're not going to say hello to him, then?
It's a bit awkward.
You look a bit mad now.
They asked me out. I said I was working.
You knew they were going to be here, didn't you?
No. So just forget about them.
You could freeze fire, girl.
She's even wearing a necklace you bought.
Well, why not? It's a gift. It's meant to be worn.
Yeah. Somehow she manages to turn it into an insult. That girl.
She's my sister.
Yeah, why don't you just sit with you then?
Oh, Vic.
Because nobody's asked her.
Donna.
Kelly,
Not now, Donna.
Mum and Dad want you to sit with us.
I'm busy.
I want you to sit with us.
Go away.
Don't you care? You treat them so bad. But then my mum and Dad too. Just want us to be a family.
We're not a family, kid. Wake up.
Leave it up, girl.
Well, she's got to learn. She's not my mum. You can have her. You're welcome to her.
You've changed, and I don't like you anymore.
So? Now get lost.
But what a point in that?
Oh, don't you start.
I want a word with you.
Oh, leave me alone.
Kelly! Kelly! Kelly!
Get off me.
What do you think you're playing at?
Touch me again and I'll have your eyes out.
Little tough girl thinks she's clever, making Donna cry.
I just want to be left alone.
Oh, you'll be left alone, all right. Do you know how hard I've tried to be friends with you?
I don't care.
Well, you should. Because while you've been mooding around, dragging your bottom lip, I've had to bite my tongue so hard I can't speak.
Well, I don't care about this stinking family. I don't care about you.
Well, I'm going to make you care.
The only thing you'll make me do is laugh the day you die. Dad?
I should have done that years ago.